Glad to see.
Do you need...
I'm fine.
Do you have recent... Are you...
There are room.
As long as you...
I hope you're right.
Goodbye, Miss...
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Have you seen Harriet Jones?
No. She is with the sewer.
But why did... What happened then?
We ran here through
What?
I get...
How did...
When...
You... Had...
Just...
Would you let me listen to your chest, Sean?
No, Dr. Reed. You already forced me to drink...
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give...
I said no.
How are things?
Even if...
What do you...
A few...
What if food became scarce? Wouldn't the immortal...
The scales can feed on the dead, Doctor. And until judgment...
How is the...
I think it's...
Farewell, Sean. Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic.
Oh, really?
I beg your pardon.
I said go.
Rod...
Yes, I did.
Then why did...
That arsehole.
Unfortunately, I have met several...
You're right, sir.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here.
I'll go back to the...
Good evening.
Well,
I'm Dr. Jonathan...
And I am Archer Woodby.
Do you need my...
I'm as fit as an op.
What can you...
People you... Back in...
You were a gang member.
I was there...
Missing...
Trust.
If you...
You bet.
Any...
No, but...
If you don't...
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman.
Who would you...
The owner of the...
Do you still...
Most of them.
Do you have...
The man... I never...
Have you always...
It's not big...
With everything that's happened recently, the war, Spanish flu, I must concede that these are difficult times.
A few nights ago, I saw a kid eating a rat. He was right in front of one of those abandoned houses nearby. Just chewing on a living rat's insides.
Tell me about the way...
We were there for the...
You sound like you...
Yes, now it...
Tell me every...
Andrew never told me.
And what is your person...
Discard a...
Why did your son really join the Guard?
If I believed in a higher...
So your son...
Not even a note.
You don't believe in...
Now I think about...
Do you need...
I'm as fit...
Goodbye. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Heard anything?
I heard that Mr. Hampton has been very sick.
Are you worried?
I never really felt...
Is anything...
Gunshots?
Do you need...
No, thanks.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care. Good evening.
Yeah.
Do you require...
I'm fine.
Have you heard anything recently?
I don't give a
Aren't you...
I've heard up.
Do you require...
I'm fine.
Goodbye, Mr.
Stop! Vampyr!
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Over there! There's one of them! Over there! There's one of them!
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
prey is mine!
Oh shit! Damn it! Damn it!
Stupid newborn!
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site. Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely. May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
Girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid they were nowhere to be found.
Bastards. Must have run away with the money they owed me. All right, I'll make another deal with their successors.
I'm not sure they'll have any successors. The place is abandoned by the living.
Maybe I'll send my boys there to loot the dead. Money is money, Doctor. By the way, here's a little something for your time and help.
I wish your boys good luck then. Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters.
It makes him look weak in front of...
You don't believe?
I don't care what he saw.
Are you worried about...
The bodies...
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed all
You still working?
Do you require...
I'm fine.
Goodbye.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Good evening.
What?
Inebriation.
I already...
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened. Just as you asked.
Really?
It's nothing.
What? No, I didn't know them. No,
You're the man who hid that bomb. I sense your...
I still believe Alf.
You made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Maybe an unforgivable...
I swear I did not want to
I want you to remember the bomb.
No.
The victim.
I spent so much time.
Why use a bomb?
The Dawson and Dawson ammunition's
I sent...
I still...
You may...
I swear...
Inebriate...
I...
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good
Of course. Let's grow eyes in the back of that head. What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Mrs. Fishburne.
I am afraid.
Then let me...
I thank you.
Do you have any new...
I just heard.
Aren't you...
Hey,
Goodbye. Good evening, sir.
I am not safe.
You're much safer.
Bullets kill people quicker.
Do you need...
I'm fine, Doc.
What can you...
The East End.
What...
Most people...
Jack...
Everyone round here knew.
Do you have recent...
I heard he...
Are you...
Not really.
Your friend Jack has something to...
Jack is dead.
If you really believe you started...
Jack told me once that a real hero does not seek the ordeal.
Goodbye, Mr.
I'll find you something.
Good evening.
There's no...
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr.
Are you sure?
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening.
of course.
Nope, god damn it.
Miss Gillingham, why did you...
I'm not.
But it was...
It was.
Why do...
I've spent.
Do you...
I'm all right.
Goodbye, Miss... Good evening.
What?
Goodbye.
These are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
I should just run as far away from
Welcome
the
back.
place as I can.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse...
I'm sorry, Doctor.
That was devious of you, Tom.
I apologise, Doctor.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with it.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Are you concerned about...
It makes...
I wish I...
It's not op...
Goodbye, Mr. Wa...
Are they stupid or something?
So few clients.
I've even been to India.
The epidemic, no one dares go
You still-
outside.
Goodbye. The
Oh.
flower's dying. Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it to Dr. Ackroyd.
What should I do?
I'm quite busy right now.
I know that you're a busy man, but
The great Dr. Reed honors me.
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu.
You know what I think of fringe medical experiment.
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that.
Thank you for your...
Th- It's now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned. He should make good use of this formula. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient...
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has...
Yes, nurse.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Do you
Thank you for your...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me... These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Good evening.
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mort?
Does it make me happy?
And why do you think you don't belong here? Do you need a...
Thank you.
I have to...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay...
Take care of him, then.
Do you...
I have a...
Goodbye, Mrs.
Don't waste your time with me.
Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening. Good evening. Goodbye for now.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. And good evening. Did you know Dr. Aykroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I did.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be?
Do you need...
You don't have to worry.
Goodbye.
I'm quite busy.
What do you think of Dr. Tippett's opinion of your promotion, Waverley?
Tippett is a good practitioner. Maybe just a little too attached to his prestigious position at the Pembroke Hospital.
Really? That's exactly his diagnosis of you. A little too eager to get promoted?
He has the right to think so.
Do you need...
Not at all.
Thank you for your... Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb...
A doctor used...
It cannot be safe for a blind...
Well, a voice never lies. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
It's locked, all right.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour? So what is the name of my not...
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God.
You flatter me.
No, sir, I am flattered.
And what else?
I know you...
Yes.
Yes, the thrill...
Does someone...
My sister Loretta and I have a...
Where does your...
Well, let's just say... She...
What's so amusing?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells...
Do you not...
Loretta is the...
How is the sanitary...
I hear them hissing.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough? I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille's.
Really? Is that...
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Doctor.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just...
You seem...
Actually,
Yes. I can give you a little something that has...
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Well, I need to go now.
As long as you have the money. Good evening.
Loretta. Your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your...
Medical attention.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor.
Oh, but to pay for...
You look...
I'm perfect.
Loretta, why...
I don't expect him to...
By making him a crook.
Mason is totally capable of defending...
I know how guilt...
Mason wants to...
You look...
I'm perfect.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days? What can I...
Your sister seems to believe that...
Loretta believes that...
And issue...
My sister is wrong...
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
You seem...
I'm fine, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss...
I too...
Good evening.
And good...
Why do you still hope to become a vampire, in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampire.
You're obviously a clever...
Is it not true of every high...
Tell me, Charlotte.
I won't give up.
That's a
There are less
Be careful what you wish for.
You...
How could she suspect?
Oh, my God.
Your mother has refused...
Each time we...
Your mother...
But why shouldn't...
It's your...
I love my...
Does it bother you?
No.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Hello?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can...
Of course you... At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So
how is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts.
How have you...
I've done my duty.
I understand.
Yes.
Have you
You mean except...
Why is my returns...
It's more an
Thank you.
I wish I could have...
There's no need to apologize.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful story.
Venus, why do you...
Everyone laughs at...
Do you need...
No, thank...
Tell me about Clarence.
It drives me so crazy.
I understand.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad?
The important...
I'm tough, Jonathan.
So you don't, but...
If poor Mary... I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. Emily wanted to... No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in. Blood. I should follow the trail.
Oh.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who?
I am Jacques.
Dear cousin.
We could be of the same...
Your friend?
I was born in...
What are you...
I recently decided...
What do you...
Take pleasure.
You take pleasure?
I have been a totally depraved...
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last wedding good.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so...
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this...
Whoops. No. No. Nope.
I have this. Maybe there's a way to break into this house. There has been a fight here. I can see a blood trail. Left by one of the antagonists, perhaps? What a mess. Something terrible happened here. But what?
Stupid newborn!
It's locked.
Show me your power, newborn!
Leon Augustin. The fuck?
No one can
Huh? They're sending them no order to me? Let's go to sleep now, bro. You're dead. So they're sending Vampyr after me now. Fabulous.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Okay.
It's locked, all right.
No. What the fuck? The jump scares?
Stupid newborn! Will never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oh fuck no!
Let me go, you bastard! Never be your wife!
Oh damn.
Your prey is mine! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Yeah, slaughter people.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss You should
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss T.
So she's just been sitting here with a bunch of corpses. Nice. How's she gonna get out of here? She cannot jump that high. Oh well. That's her